Hey! Looking good. Weird and annoying. Not sure. Why it was having issue. Oh, now I just need to... Want to keep getting that $10 a month. Need to also load this stream on over at Watch Me Work. Want to keep getting that $10 a month. Alright. There we go. I have no idea. I think Streamlabs crashed. And so that crashed my stream. Alright, so let's, so I don't know at what point, what point everything cut out, but like I was saying, I'm thinking we're gonna do the flag terminals for these two corners. Nah. You know, why not just do flags for all corners? It sort of has both the spiraliness, but a lot of patterning. Plus it puts negative space inside this portion much more than any of the other ones do. So I think we're going to go flag terminals on all. Okay, so let's make some very, very fine pencil marks. A little tight down on this corner, huh? Okay, so let's get in with the lines that we won't have any issues with. about the same level. Remember, kids, work smarter, not harder. Now, don't be confused. Sometimes working hard is the smart option. Just gotta make a little bubble. There we go. So now you can move this to be a little more centered. Does this erase off, or maybe sort of? Man, it is getting warm in this room. Don't have the AC on. Just sitting here sweating. You can sort of see it, the sweat reflecting the shine on my forehead. I mean, currently it's only 80F, so that's minus 30, 50, 25C-ish. Yeah, I guess, yeah, 26, actually. But I'm also a very warm person anyway, so... Pretty much anytime it gets above 60, I'm gonna start to sweat. So that's around 15C. That's my ideal. 10 to 15C is my ideal temperature. I would be perfectly comfortable. Should invest in like a glove, an artist glove, so I don't smear. So I don't have the shoulder strength to keep my hand floating above the page. Though I am working on it. More full arm movements rather than wrist and finger. It's been miserable. I ended up I was at work a couple, I guess 2 weeks ago at this point, last week. Whenever it was like 85 and, you know, max humidity even at night that week. So I had to work on 2 of those nights. And then the third night, I quit. I mean, I didn't like quit my job, but like I had to leave because I was so I was so exhausted and so warm. I just couldn't figure it out for a couple of days. And then because like I was sleeping and like I'd get home and my, you know, like I was just warm to the touch, and then I was still sleeping up in this room, and the air conditioner doesn't get this room cold, so I'm still sleeping at like 85, so I wasn't cooling down. And then after the third night, I just like went up to my boss. I'm like, I can't even lift these boxes. Like I'm like struggling to lift like a box of paper towels. I'm like, I have to leave. Like I can't keep working tonight. And then I spent the next 48 hours basically locked in the basement in the dark, cooling off. And I'm like, oh, probably was going into some sort of heat stroke. Because Home Depot doesn't really keep the AC on overnight. Like, it's on a minimal amount, but it's not... It doesn't keep the store, like, cool. Especially if you're hauling boxes and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I'd believe that. I mean, yeah, I straight up was about to the point of collapsing. Like, I'm just like walking and I'm like, why is it taking me so long to move anywhere? Because I'm like, just like shuffling teeny steps at a time. Like, I was so out of it. I mean, probably the only reason I even made it that long is because I was just drinking so much water. I was probably drinking, I don't know, 6 liters a night. Like, but I knew it was bad because I'm just sitting here downing bottle of water after bottle of water, but using the bathroom once in an 8-hour shift. But, you know, drinking, yeah, like I said, drinking 6 liters of water, but not having to use the bathroom from drinking it. Home Depot does recommend washing your hands before and after the bathroom, but I wear gloves, so. Like, yeah, I mean, I agree, young. Like, if I hadn't been so focused on drinking water so constantly, I probably would have collapsed in the store. For sure. Though, who knows, if I'd collapsed in the store, could have gotten a workman's comp claim. Because the conditions did it. It wasn't my own, you know. The American dream. How can I get injured by a corporation so I can get out of the capitalist game? Well, I mean, I don't even know how, like... Yeah, but I wasn't peeing. That was the thing. I straight up was not using the bathroom. Like, that's how much I was sweating. I was sweating so fast that I was basically sweating the water out as soon as I drank it. Well, it didn't... it didn't trigger alarm bells for me until I spent 2 days in the basement, like, literally cooling myself off. I don't know. He said he would be back. I assume he would, at some point, come back. But it doesn't look like he's in the chat right now. Though we do have _get_affiliated_now and Thicker and Comrade Two-Face as new users that I haven't recognized before. Whether they are real users is always up for debate. I have a feeling that Get Affiliated Now, not a real account. I mean, real in that it exists, but... I don't think they're going to be chatting too much, is more my thought. I mean, that looks pretty cool too. Yeah, I mean, I guess, on the other hand, Iron probably hasn't changed too much since 1885, other than slightly more safety regulations. Haven't actually found my scissors, or literally any scissors in the house that can cut stuff. So we're just gonna end up tearing some more tracing paper with a shitty knife. Hey, there we go. I did. Okay. Wow. One person like Mr. Beast can make Mr. Beast money. Like, that's not actually... So I listened to a podcast by a YouTuber that I watch, and one of the things that he's like, one of the most frustrating piece of advice that he's seen other people get is like, well, you know, in 2012, just hit it big randomly, and you know, just luck out, win the lottery. I'm like, well, that's not really actionable advice, you know. So that looks all right. Oh, finger, no. Frig. Did we run out of music? The pretzel app crash? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the... I mean, flag serif also works. I was gonna go with the terminals all around. I feel it brings... It makes this move around more. Yeah, I think the pretzel app did have an issue. Because now it's just sitting here saying loading. Well, never mind. I don't know why I brought it over there. You can't actually see it because this is set up to just capture the window, not the whole thing. Plus, doing it on 3 corners will be great practice. By the time I get down to this bottom corner, they'll look, so much nicer. And I really like the framed look this gives it. Pair top, other bottom. Oh, you mean like this or this rather than diagonally? Yeah, you have the implication of a frame out here as well as another implication here, or there will be anyway. It only took you, I don't know, how many years now? 2? Finally starting to have the fundamentals hammered into my brain. think I can play you... Play in browser? Yeah. Maybe their website's down, then that's why it's not working. Weird. Okay, well, I don't know why the desktop app stopped working, but... I mean, you probably shouldn't. So actually, while I was working on the Portal piece, the large disc, as I was doing the outlines, I'm like, man, you must have been so frustrated for some of my other large pieces that I didn't incorporate, you know, the framing with the line in it. I don't even know. You know what I'm talking about, but I'm doing a poor job of explaining it. This stuff. I'm not sure what you'd call it, but I was like thinking back to the like the mandala and other ones, and like how much more, like how much further I could have pushed this guy. Like this is just all large black chunks. But anyway, next time I'll remember. I've been much better about using a compass. No, and I appreciate it, because if you had been like, and then you should do this, and then you should do this, and then you should do this, I probably would have gotten a lot more frustrated about working on that piece. pay attention for 1 second, and then you're like, oops, there's a mistake. Yeah, I haven't really looked through Lindisfarne. I've spent more time digging through the pages of Kells, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, you know what? Hang on. Thank you for the reminder. I should check if my order was canceled or not. Oh, I'm also on the wrong... If my order... If that book is still coming, or if it got canceled again. Not seeing anything that says it got... So hopefully this time it'll actually show up. Because I am really interested to take a look at that book. It really speaks to me, the idea of linking words to abstract designs. Last quarter. Like I said, I'm looking forward. If this one goes, if this one falls through again, then I'll just buy it off Amazon. It's more expensive than the Abe's book, the Abe book, even including the shipping. Like, I'm shipping this book from the UK to here, and it's still $10 cheaper than the listings on Amazon. So I was willing to give it a second try. Yeah, so like the book itself was, I mean, I guess I could pull it up. It was like 26 pounds. Yeah, it was $26. No, it's been canceled twice. Never mind. I just didn't get an email for the second cancel. Alright, well, I guess we'll order it off Amazon. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, so apparently the shipping cost from the US has gone from $11 to $26, which is the price of the book. So, that's why it got canceled. Very sad. I'll just order it off Amazon right now then. Yeah, $53 hardcover. Okay, well, let's see. And we got a very good... Alright, $53, no shipping. You got any other book recommendations while I'm sitting here? Well, I'm gonna end up paying $50 for it, so. Any other book recommendations while I'm sitting here ordering stuff? Jack the Candor. Celtic design and ornament for calligraphers. I assume you mean that one and not Daybreakers, which also showed up. Oh. $6 for a paperback? Easy. You know what? A intro to compass use. Why not? Oh. Sorry, this book is not available yet. Okay, so that's so weird. The Kindle, available. Hardcover, available. Paperback, not available until March 2021. Well, you know what? We'll just add it to a list here. Oh, it looks like it's by the same person that did Sacred Geometry. Are these all like made by the same group? Anyway. Yeah, right. We'll search that too. I'll probably not buy all of these ones, but I will. Okay, so it's definitely one of these ones that's got the same type of cover. So yeah, this one, Ruler and Compass, Sacred Geometry, these all have to be made by the same thing, because they all have a very similar cover style. Like, you know, the book already is in print. Weird. I mean, you probably did. I don't remember if I looked at them. So this was the one I was talking about, where I can buy them. But so like this guy, and so like all of these ones that with this type of outline, I don't know who's printing them, but hardcover exists, but all the paperbacks aren't going to be available until March of next year, even though, you know, this book's been in print for 10 years now. So I don't know why there's no paperbacks previously. Anyway, we'll just spend $60 today, get these two. Just combine them? Okay. Alright, so we'll start there, and then I added the Sacred Geometry and that other one to my wish list, and we'll go from there. Leave some stuff for people to buy me for Christmas, right? Who is desperately trying to find a face there? Oh, actually, Galaxy Brain Play. I should make a public Amazon wish list, and then I could just, have that be one of the links that comes up. So if anyone ever feels like just buying me random art books or art supplies. I just had a weird flashback to like way early internet. I guess not way early, but like Web 2.0 before Web. I guess we're in Web 3.0 now, but uh, like people on their MySpaces and stuff would have like Amazon wish lists with the implication that like if you bought them the lingerie, they would then send you photos of them in the lingerie, and that's how before OnlyFans, well, I guess before Patreon existed, and then before Patreon kicked erotic content creators off the site. I still think it was a huge miss that someone didn't open up a site called Porntreon, and you know, it would be OnlyFans before OnlyFans became a site. Okay, so how do I want to fill in these last little sections? Well, I mean, I guess I can go look. So Porntreon is already a website. 6 years, 9 months old. Website is estimated to have a worth of $8.95 with a daily income of 15 cents. All right, so on freelancer.com, a website that follows Patreon's system but is with for NSFW. The project was canceled. It had 14 freelancers bidding an average of $2,500 to do in a month. But when was this project made? It doesn't say when it was posted, though. Anyway, that was a weird little tangent there. Alright, so we got 2 sections left. And then... Oh, because I closed the pretzel one. Here's another miss out. I could have actually, like, cut this off and had it go. Oh well. I'm not. It's just gonna have the implication of being there. Well, that was broken by this not being symmetrical anyway. These are my paper traps. If this shows up anywhere else, I'll know someone just copied my design and they didn't actually make it themselves, because no one would choose to make incorrect designs. But anyway, that is going to do it for me for tonight. We went on a little over, but I mean, we were basically done, and we hadn't gone off on that weird tangent, we wouldn't have gone over, probably. So, the book is on its way, hopefully, so I'm looking forward to reading that. It's gonna take till September 25th, apparently, to get here, but it's on its way. But anyway, I liked how this turned out. Hopefully my brother likes it, and he will have some sweet door-based art. So, that's going to do it for me for today. If you liked what you saw, hit that follow button. If you want to support me financially, hit that subscribe button. And remember, it's a new month, so the Twitch Primes need to be re-upped manually. Well, yeah, what's your apartment number? I got another block somewhere. 104. Yeah. That could be the next project after it's finished the Portal one, but 104 just means I'll have to come up with something with like 104 elements, you know? Anyway, until next time. Oh, and I should have tomorrow night off, so I would expect we could do another 3-hour stream. But I'll confirm that. But anyway, tomorrow, 6 o'clock, game stream.